Yo, what is going on, guys? In this video, I wanted to discuss something that is a bit of a hot topic in the Kanye and Travis communities right now, which is the lack of Kanye's appearances on Travis's new album, Utopia. Despite previously owning 4 Utopia tracks meant for Donda back in 2020, Kanye is nowhere to be found on the album besides being listed in producer and writing credits. Unsurprisingly, this has raised quite a few questions from fans as to why there is 0 vocal appearances from Kanye, despite so much of Utopia coming directly from him. The reason for this is really quite simple in my mind and makes a lot of sense when you consider the situation from Travis's perspective. Really quick, before we get into the rest of the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Looking over the Utopia songs that were originally worked on by Kanye, I feel like we need to consider just how much we are overstating the work that Kanye did. Kanye probably only had genuinely finished vocals on God's Country. Future Sounds, his vocals were never worked on after a few initial takes. We have no idea if he did vocals for Thank God, as all we know about it is that it was on a Donda track list, and Del Resto is kind of a mystery. It is reported that a version of Del Resto we have from June 2021 that is unheard does include vocals from Kanye, but we don't know if these are finished vocals or just Kanye's very first mumble take from when he was working on the song with Travis. So from this we can gather that besides God's Country, Travis would have needed to actually work with Kanye to get him to finish vocals for Thank God, Del Resto, and Future Sounds, which just doesn't seem like something Travis really wanted to do while working on Utopia. It's no secret that Kanye has had an insanely controversial year, and he is now seeing some long-term consequences of his words and actions from earlier in 2023. Kanye's public perception was enough to convince Travis to not involve Kanye in finishing any of the old Donda songs for Utopia, and God's Country, Travis simply just cut Kanye off of it as Kanye had already done some pretty good vocals. In Travis's mind, the potential fallout of having Kanye's name anywhere near Utopia beyond just being on producer and writing credits was not worth it when he could just finish up the songs on his own and turn them into tracks that fit Utopia's identity, not Donda's. He got Beyonce on Del Resto and Future and SZA on Future Sounds, which arguably ended up with both songs in better places than if they had been with Kanye. And that's another point that I feel justifies Travis not including Kanye at all. The fact that Thank God, God's Country, Del Resto, and Telekinesis were all old Kanye songs meant for Donda, an album with totally different themes from Utopia. While we don't have audio of Del Resto and Thank God from when they were originally created, we can surely assume the songs sounded quite different to how they were on Utopia, because they were made with the intention of being included on Donda. Furthermore, including Kanye on any of these songs would kind of be showing that Travis wasn't able to take the songs and make them his own for Utopia. It would mean that he had to rely on the work put in by Kanye back in 2020. The only one that is an exception to this is God's Country, which was basically not changed at all from when it was made for Donda, besides Travis doing more vocals and adding extra production elements. But beyond God's Country, I think that Travis wanted as little surface level connections to Kanye and Donda as possible, because again, it just doesn't make sense for him, a figure that has already faced intense criticism from the public for past events, to directly connect himself with Kanye, who is one of the most canceled people on the planet at the moment. It really just didn't seem like directly including Kanye on any Utopia song was something that Travis felt was extremely necessary, otherwise he would have done it. Not to mention, Utopia is already stacked with some crazy features, and maybe Travis thought that tacking on Kanye onto potentially 4 songs would have hurt the album's overall sound. I feel like the main reason Travis didn't involve Kanye is due to Kanye's tumultuous 2023, with Travis also wanting to make the songs stand on their own on Utopia, along with the fact that Kanye's contributions to most of these songs was nowhere close to finished and would have required extensive work. Overall, I just feel that from Travis's point of view, the risk of reaching out to work with Kanye and further damaging his public image ended up convincing Travis to just rework the songs without Kanye's involvement, especially considering it's very likely most of Kanye's vocals on these songs were very unfinished besides God's Country. It honestly makes a lot of sense to me why Travis would choose to not involve Kanye at all in the creation of Utopia. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and let me know if you agree with my thoughts on why Travis left Kanye off Utopia.